A very good afternoon to all of you out there, wherever in the world you are in these very precarious and troubled times. I think most of you probably know me. My name is Dr. Ismael. I haven't posted for a while, but we have lots of time now with this lockdown, so I think this was a good time to post. What is very encouraging and inspiring is looking at the WhatsApp groups, is that there have been so many successes of people using the Pro90d system. And as I always said, that if you follow the Pro90d system, you will achieve results in the end. And there are many components to the Pro90d system, and you've got to follow it sequentially. And if you do that, and if you follow Michael's advice, you will find that you will certainly get results, and your speech will exponentially improve. So I've been working with Michael for about 2 years now, and it has completely transformed my life and transformed my speech, because I am now very confident when I speak. I can say whatever I want to say, and I've been actually speaking internationally. I've been attending conferences around the world, even national conferences, and I have been able to put my points forward, and invariably after each speech that I give, many people will come up and say, "It was a great speech, I understood exactly what you said," and you are able to now articulate very difficult concepts in a simple way. And that's one of the advantages of the Pro90d system. So if you are a scientist or you're a professional and you have complex concepts that you want to convey to an audience, the Pro90d does give you skills to be able to break it down and to be able to articulate in a very simple way complex problems. And I think that's another advantage. But I think some of the simple things that I just want to share with you is that you need a daily affirmation. It's very important to have that. You need to have self-talk. You must have that, and you must have a model. So having a model is crucial, because the model, whichever model you choose, and I've chosen Michael as my model, and I think most of you have, but it doesn't have to be Michael, it can be anybody else. But once you have a model, what it does for you, it gives you that confidence. So if you are in a presentation, or you are in a teleconference or in a video conference, or whatever the case may be, when you have a model, you can articulate your thoughts much easier if you have him or her in front of you. So it's sort of, you take yourself out of the equation and you put the model there and let the model articulate. It's you articulating, obviously, but in your mind, it's the model that's articulating. And because you've moved yourself out of the way, you are probably using a different neurological pathway in your brain to achieve smooth speech. Now, this is a temporary measure. It's a transient measure. You don't have to carry on doing it. There will come a time when, as you carry on having smooth speech, you don't need your model anymore, because you have transformed your speech. You've created a new identity. So it's very, very important that when you are able to achieve this, when you are able to create this new identity, you will then make the transition from using techniques in order to create smooth speech to reaching automaticity. So when you reach automaticity, the beauty of that is you're not thinking about your speech anymore. It's like when you are walking, you just walk from place A to place B. So when you are talking, the only thing you are concerned about is conveying the message. Conveying the message should be the most important thing in your mind, because everything else now is automatic. But there is a journey to actually get there, and it can take you sometimes 6 months, 8 months, 9 months of consistent modeling, consistent working at this. This is not an easy thing to do. You've got to keep at it. Every single time you open your mouth is practice time. Whether it's formal practice, whether it's informal practice, whether it's formal modeling, whatever is it that you do, every single time you open your mouth, it should be some sort of practice. And then that becomes ingrained into your identity, becomes ingrained into your brain. You then create new neural pathways that will supersede or override your disfluency. And always remember that your disfluency isn't going to leave you 100%. In other words, I don't even think about the disfluency anymore. So if you have a disfluent moment or you get stuck, it's not a big deal. Just don't worry about it. It doesn't influence you, it doesn't impact you, it doesn't become a refractory thought process in your brain. It just will go away and you just carry on speaking normally again. Everyone is this fluent. So if you do get this fluent in any presentation or any speech or any teleconference, any video, it shouldn't impact you in any serious way. All you do is just wake up, you just dust yourself and you carry on. So here's to everybody that uses the Pro90d system. Here's to Michael. Please take care, keep safe, wear a mask, and hopefully this crisis will pass us by. The other thing to remember is that once this crisis has passed us by, you are going to need good communication skills to get back into the system. And this is a good time for you to practice. You've got the time now, so that when the crisis is over, when the COVID crisis is over, you'll be well placed and better placed to apply for jobs, to improve your present situation, and just improve your lot in life. Remember, this is investment in personal development. There's nothing better to invest in your personal development than the Pro90d system. Thank you very much. Take care and keep safe. Bye-bye.